There's been a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video games throughout the years. You have 3D ones, you have the typical 2D side-scroller beat-em-up ones. Shredder's Revenge is, if not the best or one of the best beat-em-up Ninja Turtle games we've ever received. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge came out June 16th, 2022. It's almost been 3 whole years. Does this game still hold up? Let's get into it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Shredder's Revenge.
This game's story starts off with the Turtles, Master Splinter, and April watching the news, and during a report, Krang and Bebop ambush the news station and take over it, and announce that they have plans to give the Statue of Liberty a makeover, essentially take it and turn it into a weapon. It's up to the Turtles, Master Splinter, April, and even Casey Jones to stop Shredder and his devious plans. Before you start playing the game, they'll have a tutorial for you with different slides that you can scroll through to show all the different moves you can pull off, different throws, uppercuts, even a taunt, and some multiplayer features as well as like a high five to fill your super meter. So it may feel like, how do I play? Or it might be complicated, but it's very easy to get into and the game shows you how to play. If you've played Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo, this game will feel very familiar to you. It's essentially a spiritual successor. It's like the sequel to Turtles in Time that we never got. It plays very similar to it, and even the pixel art graphics are very reminiscent of Turtles in Time. You can tap the analog stick twice to sprint. You can do a sprint slide attack. You can double jump. You can get close to an enemy and grab them, and depending on what direction you press on the D-pad, you can throw them at the screen, you can slam them. Take Raph, for example. He'll like pile drive them backwards. So many different attacks and combos, and certain characters have special attacks that they can do in the air. You can also do like dive kicks and whatnot. As I said, it's very similar to Turtles in Time, so you'll feel right at home. And the gameplay on here is very tight, good, and it's side-scroller beat-em-up perfection, honestly. Something really cool about this game is it's very connected to the original cartoon. So you'll see characters from that original cartoon series, like Vern and Irma, and even the Turtles have their original cartoon voice actors back. Shredder's original voice actor sadly passed away, so they had to replace him with someone else, but they all still sound just like how they did back in that cartoon, and I love it, and each character's voices, they all did a fantastic job. Each character has different stats, very similar to Turtles in Time. Some characters are faster than others, while take Raph, he does more damage than Michelangelo, but Michelangelo is faster. So Donatello obviously has the highest range, and Leonardo's like all around. So they all play good. I will say Michelangelo is, saying he's fast is an understatement. His combos are very, very, very fast. I will say Donatello's probably the slowest, but they all play good, and it really doesn't matter who you choose. They all are fantastic to play as. Each character will start off at level 0, and as you play through the story and progress through levels, they'll level up. You'll get XP from combos and just defeating enemies. Each time you level up, you'll get something new. Maybe not every level up, but you'll get like an extra bar to your health bar. You'll unlock a new combo. You'll get a new super meter. So I like that. So it's not like just completing levels or whatever. You get to like upgrade your character, and I really, really like that. The super meter in this game, it starts off at 1, and it lets you do like an attack that wipes all enemies out. I believe you hit enough enemies without getting hit, and then it'll fill the meter. You also have a taunt button on here that will play for like a couple seconds. Like Raphael, he'll laugh, and once it's over, it'll fill the super meter automatically. That can make the game pretty easy because you can just spam that and just keep on doing super attacks. If there's one thing I could complain about, it's that. Even though like, you don't even have to do that, but the fact that it's just there is it might turn some people off. That you could just abuse it and cheese your way through the game essentially. But as you get to level 10, you'll have like 3 super meter charges, and you'll be able to do like a dive kick from the air, super art attack, you know, and then you have like the standard one where it's just you're on the ground. So I like it, but it is very easy to abuse and spam. Each level in this game is good paced, nothing that overstays its welcome, nothing that's like dragging on. Each level is typically like 5 to 6 minutes, I would say. Maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and if you're playing with people, it'll probably go way faster. But solo, that's how long it usually takes for the most part, and that's good pacing. And there's about 16 levels in the game, so it's basically like Turtles in Time, but extra levels, and I like that a lot. I love Turtles in Time, and I was always like hoping one day we get like a sequel or something, and this is kind of like that. At the end of each level, you'll have a boss fight. These could range from as simple as facing Bebop or Rocksteady. Later on, you'll fight them both at the same time. And sometimes they'll be in a vehicle. Lots of different bosses. None of them are truly reused, besides like Bebop and Rocksteady. But it's only like 2 times that you fight them, so each boss fight in here is unique. They all have different patterns and movesets, and they're all lots of fun. I love them. And the music for the boss fight, oh my gosh, outstanding. Let's just talk about the music right now. This soundtrack was made by T-Lopes. He did this soundtrack for Sonic Mania. Fantastic job. And it just has like that Ninja Turtles like cartoon, barrel, like, you know, like that turtley Ninja Turtle sound effect. You know what I'm talking about. It just sounds so epic with like the synth and the chiptune music. Also, Johnny Atma from Gametal on YouTube. He also made a song, that Panic in the Sky song. Fantastic job. Awesome. This soundtrack is amazing. I have it on vinyl. I love it. Throughout each level, you'll just beat bad guys up, collect power-ups like the Invincibility Pizza that acts similar to a super meter attack. And sometimes there'll be characters from the cartoons that need your help with collectibles. Each level, before you even enter it, has a number of challenges and collectibles to obtain. The collectibles are very hard to miss, to be quite honest. They're very in plain sight. You just destroy destructible objects in the stage itself to find them, such as like a diary or even a newspaper. They're very easy to find, but I like how they added that anyways, the collectible aspect. So you're not just like mindlessly button mashing. You can like look for stuff. That's awesome. You get XP points for it, so it's not like it's mandatory to unlock anything special, but you do get like XP for it, I guess. Either way, it's pretty cool. And some challenges will be like, don't get hit throughout the whole level, which can be kind of challenging. Other challenges are like, don't use a super attack the whole level, or combo this many enemies, stuff like that. I like how they added that to the game, so it's like more stuff to try to work towards. So the challenges and the optional collectibles, lots to do in this game. So much fun. The world map on here is awesome. Lots of love and care and detail put into it. You ride around in the turtle van. You'll be in New York City, and then eventually you'll make your way to Dimension X. The environments and the artwork for both of those world maps is awesome, and I love it. You'll eventually make your way to Krang, beat him, and it was just a diversion. And then you face Shredder and his many clones, beat that. Then you'll fight Lady Liberty, the Statue of Liberty that they turn into a mass weapon of destruction. And then you'll face the final boss, Super Shredder. And if you play Turtles in Time, you face Super Shredder, but this boss fight is nothing like that. They're totally two different movesets. Super Shredder on here is a very fun boss fight. He moves super fast, and he has these green flames that pop out. The whole thing with this boss fight is his body can't control the mutagen he took, so eventually his body will like catch up to him and he'll self-destruct for a couple seconds, and that's your opportunity to hit him. I will say, when I played this on PS5 and Xbox, I feel like he moved way faster. I don't know if they did like a post-game update, but he was like speeding around the screen. But on the Switch version, he's still like the same, so I think that's interesting. When I first played the final boss on Xbox as well, I beat it without taking damage with a level 0 April. I don't know how I did it, but I did. A lot of people will play a multiplayer and they'll cheese it where they will join in at the last minute and it'll count as they beat it without taking damage. But when I've replayed it, say like on PS5, I'm like, he's moving way faster, you know? Like, there's no way I could do that now with the level 0 April. So I don't know if they like updated it or what, but it's not that hard of a boss fight. Every boss fight on this game is on a scale from 1 to 10, it's like a 4 on difficulty, and maybe even a 3 for some. Once you defeat Super Shredder, the Statue of Liberty is brought back to New York and restored. And Vernon on the news, he talks about the green webbed heroes, the punk frogs, save the day. And it's funny because it's like, hey, the Turtles did it. They should get credit, you know? But, you know, maybe they got to keep their identity concealed still, you know? But yeah, even after that ending, each character has like their own unique ending. And you'll have like a little picture, like this is what Raph is doing now, or this is what Donatello is doing. He's working on a machine. So even though you get like the standard ending, each character has like their own unique ending. So that's awesome. When the credits roll, it plays this cool little remix song with the Ninja Turtles, and it's just so awesome. I love it. I will say, when you listen to it on like a streaming service, you don't hear like the Turtles talking with like the green machine like thing. I wish they had that version of it on streaming platforms, but it's fine. Awesome game, awesome credits. The whole game is amazing. Like if you loved Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo, you'll love this. It's just like it. A little easier, but it's basically more of it. Essentially, it's like a spiritual successor. This game is outstanding. You can play online and create a party and have random people join you if you make it public, or you can just invite friends. I couldn't even find a match while playing this recently, when a couple years ago you could find people all the time, and it's just natural for like a indie game-ish like this to like not really have that many people online at the moment, you know, years and years after it came out. But I'm sure you would still be able to find someone maybe, but it's to be expected. You know, it's almost a 3-year-old game. Probably not too many people playing online particularly. You can also play the arcade mode, which is very similar to like Turtles in Time, where you have a limited amount of lives and you go level to level to level without stopping, and that's cool. They also made DLC for this game where they added new characters like Usagi Jimbo and Shredder's daughter Karai. So that's awesome, and other characters. But it's basically like a roguelike mode. It's not really like more levels. You basically get like teleported to levels and eventually make your way to Shredder again. But it's kind of like a roguelike aspect where it's kind of random. It's like $7 or something. It's fun, but it's not like a brand new like story section, which that's fine. This game's amazing. I love it. The people who made this game, Tribute Games, awesome job. Fantastic job. And they even, for free, added in costumes for the turtles that are based on like how they looked in the 2003 cartoon, 2012, 2018. They did that update for free, so that's awesome. This game's amazing. I love it, and I still listen to that soundtrack today, and hopefully they're working on a sequel. This is one of, if not the best Ninja Turtle games we have ever had. Go play it. It's like $20 digitally. Go play it, have fun, and I'll see you next time.
Outstanding!